Y'all, Hailey Bieber is raging hot at Justin for filing for a divorce from her, and all this drama started after the famous Usher allegations were confirmed true. The receipts are not looking good for this once-acclaimed Hollywood Romeo and Juliet, so grab your popcorn and let's get into the deets.
So I got clowned for predicting that Hailey and Justin Bieber were going to get a divorce because she got pregnant. Well, I'm here to tell you, it ain't over till it's over. And you're not going to like what I have to say. No, you're not. But this is just the facts and the stars. I think they're going to get a divorce. And I think it's going to be this year. And I'll tell you exactly why I think that. This is Hailey Bieber's chart. And she's going to be having her Saturn return June, August, and February 2026. The Saturn return can definitely coincide with a significant milestone like a divorce. It brings you into adulthood and makes you face reality. A lot of old relationships end at the Saturn return. This is Justin Bieber's chart, and Uranus is going to be transiting his descendant June through August. So this is a transit that oftentimes leads to divorce if a couple's been together for a while, like Hailey and Justin have. Uranus is the planet of sudden change, freedom, disruption, chaos, liberation, unpredictability, unexpected surprises, and your descendant is your partnership angle. It's the most sensitive point in your chart for partnerships. So a lot of times this transit shows a split. So also, Saturn is conjunct his Venus late February, early March, and will be within 10 degrees of his Venus all year. This is a transit that also makes you face reality in your relationships and can also be a transit where a couple decides to go their separate ways. So I think the split could come at any point during the year, but if I had to say, because of the way their transits are coinciding, I would say that the most likely time for a split would be between June and August, with my bet being more around June 2025. So we'll see what happens. And don't give me hate comments because you have parasocial relationships with this couple. I'm just reading the stars. I'm just an astrologer. I'm not making shit up. This is probably what's going to happen. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at God. Thanks.
Justin Bieber recently unfollowed Hailey Bieber and her father, Stephen Baldwin, sparking rumors of trouble in paradise. This single action from Justin has sent shockwaves across the internet, as the duo's marriage has always been riddled with chaos. Now, Usher is being dragged into the drama, with fans claiming he contributed to their marital troubles. And before y'all rush to defend Usher, you might want to stick around until the end to find out why fans are so upset with him.
Like, I know she's a model and everything like that, but she's not one of the biggies. The biggest thing that has happened to her is that she's with Bieber. Now we all, do you understand? Yes! And the biggest thing that has happened to this family in a long time is that they're attached to Bieber, who's attached to $250 million. My thought is, shame on you, Stephen Baldwin, the father of Hailey Baldwin, for co-signing on your 21-year-old daughter getting married. Like, she's not, and they've been on and off again, allegedly for years, these two, Bieber and this girl.
From rumors that Justin only married Hailey because he felt pressured, to theories that he might still have feelings for his now engaged ex, Selena, fans are keeping a close eye on Justin and Hailey. There have been many predictions about Hailey and Justin's marriage heading for a divorce, and this didn't start today. However, fans are now more convinced that the reality of this prediction might be just around the corner, and it's all because Justin seems pretty unhappy in the marriage. But just for starters, during the holidays, fans witnessed one of the most bizarre exchanges between the couple on their Instagram. What began as a cryptic exchange of lyrics soon escalated into something else, and this is where it all started going downhill. Justin went on his Instagram story and posted a close-up picture of his face with the song BED by Jacquees playing in the background. What left fans stunned was that Justin specifically chose a particular part of the song to share with the public, and it read, "I know you wanna love, but I just want a fucking girl, you know the deal. I gotta keep it real." While many fans wondered what Justin was up to this time, others were certain it was a direct jab at his wife, whom fans have long suspected loves Justin more than he loves her. As for Justin, some believe he might just want the intimacy without being too emotionally connected to her. But moving on, it seems that, like everyone else, Hailey got the message, and barely 20 minutes later, she responded by posting a song titled 30 for 30 by SZA featuring Kendrick Lamar. Just like Justin, she highlighted a very interesting part of the song that read, "But if it's f me, then f you." However, things didn't stop there, as Justin continued to fuel these rumors even further when he followed up his initial post with a picture of two little children dancing, captioned, "Co-parenting is failing." Like the f. Now Justin was definitely wilding out because using co-parenting instead of parenting, knowing millions of people would read into it, is a very scandalous move to pull on your wife while she's away on a girl's trip. But it seems Justin didn't really care. It got even worse as Hailey pushed the online drama further with her next response by posting another song from SZA titled "What Do I Do?" This choice was particularly interesting because, according to SZA, the song is about a woman who catches her man cheating and doesn't know what to do. As expected, fans quickly connected the dots and speculated that either Justin had stepped out of their marriage or was hinting at wanting to, and Hailey wasn't here for it. Justin's father stirred the pot even further when, in a now-deleted post, Hailey Bieber tweeted, "I have never known a parent that said, 'I wish I didn't have a child.'" Here's the thing, it seems the rumors that Hailey and Justin thought having a baby would help their already chaotic marriage were true. However, it didn't help at all because, barely 5 months after Jack Blue's birth, an insider reported to Daily Mail magazine, when the baby was born, he was there for her, and she thought being a father would change him for the better, but it hasn't stuck. And with news of the duo's imminent divorce making headlines, Hailey clapped back by sharing a popular TikTok video from a content creator saying, "You are not well, and it's okay."
You're not well, and it's okay. You're not well, and it's okay. You're not well, and it's okay.
Beneath the video, Hailey captioned, "Me to all of you on the internet." Of course, this was her way of shutting down the rumors, and it worked for a couple of weeks, until Justin unfollowed Hailey and her father on Instagram. If fans weren't convinced before that something sus was going on between the duo, this was more than enough evidence that they were really heading to D-Town. However, Justin tried to convince his fans that someone else had gone on his account and unfollowed his wife and father-in-law. In his words, "Is getting sus out here." Well, here was Justin with the same old "someone hacked my account" excuse, the same line Tina Knowles used a few months back, and just like in Tina's case, no one was buying Justin's story. Moreover, many people felt that if someone had really hacked his account, they would have done something much messier, like posting throwback photos of Selena and Justin or something even more scandalous. But this was all Justin, seemingly confirming the theories fans had been making about his marriage. Besides, it was around this time in 2024 that Stephen Baldwin posted a cryptic message on his account saying, "When you cannot give what you do not have, one must surrender." At the time, many people were giving Hailey and Justin the side eye, as it seemed Stephen was cryptically suggesting that the duo should surrender. In other words, get a divorce, since they had tried everything and had nothing more to give for their marriage to work. Another reason the internet was convinced that Stephen's message was directed at Justin and Hailey was that just a few days prior, he had asked his followers to pray for the duo, hinting that something really terrible was happening between them. Without saying more, he followed up with this cryptic post, leaving fans to think the worst. But get this, Hailey and Stephen weren't the only ones Justin had unfollowed. In fact, just a few days before this whole drama, Justin had also unfollowed Usher, and rightfully so. Y'all already know there's no way we can talk about the origins of Justin's mental health struggles and drug addiction without going back in time to Diddy and Usher, the first people Justin met when he entered the industry at the age of 14. It turns out that after being discovered by Scooter Braun in Canada, Justin was handed over to Usher, who became his legal guardian, until Usher eventually passed 15-year-old Justin over to Diddy.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
In a resurfaced video from 2009, Diddy can be seen with Justin as he explains that Usher had given him 48 hours of guardianship over Justin. Even though we may never know all that went down during those 48 hours, one thing is clear. Justin's life was never the same again. From getting into drugs to occasionally falling on the wrong side of the law, Justin was spiraling downward, and the two people who could easily be blamed for this were Diddy and Usher.
I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
Signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you wanna do? What you wanna do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang with some girls.
Man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about.
But let's not pretend Usher didn't know the kind of person Diddy was. He did. In fact, when Usher was around Justin's age and under Diddy's wing, he spoke about all the nasty things he witnessed.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
And here's the part that really makes Usher look bad. During an old interview with Howard Stern, Usher was asked if he would ever consider sending his children to Puffy's camp in the future. And his response was, hell no.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody
it was
tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't
But
say
you
that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there, Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans,
And your parents
Jodeci,
were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
See?
According to Usher, his parents never knew about everything that went down while he was living with Diddy, and at the time, he thought he was just having fun. If Usher knew from firsthand experience what it was like to have kids around Diddy, I can't help but wonder why he left Justin with him the way he did. I mean, it really makes you look at Usher in a completely different light. But moving on, in an interesting interview with Zane Lowe, Justin Bieber recounted how difficult those early days in the industry were for him. He went on to talk about how strongly he felt the need to protect other young artists so they wouldn't have to go through the same struggles he faced. In Justin's words, "It was hard for me being so young in the industry and not knowing where to turn." He also added that everyone around him claimed to have loved him, but would turn their backs on him in an instant, which was really hard for him. And now, we know who the first person to ever turn on him in the industry was. So when fans heard the news that Justin had unfollowed Usher, not many were surprised. In fact, some felt it was long overdue, especially given the current legal battles Diddy is now facing, and who knows, Usher might just be up next. But here's where things get a bit tricky. It seems Diddy's current case is taking a serious toll on Justin's mental health and putting him under a lot of stress. It's not because Justin feels bad for Diddy or anything like that, but because there's no way people can dig into all the people Diddy hurt without bringing up Justin. I mean, it's already hard enough knowing that someone you once looked up to did unspeakable things to you, but having to revisit those memories just as you're trying to heal and move forward is even tougher. And with the recent issues in Hailey and Justin's marriage, many people are placing a significant portion of the blame on Diddy too. It seems Justin might be dealing with this situation the wrong way, and here's why I think so. Recently, rumors have surfaced suggesting that Justin might be relapsing into drug use. As we mentioned before, there was a time in Justin's life when he was literally self-destructing, until he eventually found his way back up. However, with all the recent drama about Justin unfollowing Hailey, fans have noticed one concerning thing. Justin might be using drugs to self-medicate for his depression. In a recent photo he posted, Justin was seen smoking what was suspected to be marijuana from a bong. This got fans really worried, as now is not the time for Justin to be slipping back into old habits, especially since he just became a father. But this wasn't the only time Justin posted a picture hinting that he might be back to using drugs. Just a few days ago, he shared another photo in black and white on his Instagram story, showing a blunt rolled up in his mouth, and honestly, fans were not having it. I guess this is why Hailey decided to spend the holidays with her friends in the Caribbean while Justin stayed home. Now, an insider speaking about Justin's recent drug use said, "Hailey has been trying to get Justin the help he needs, but he doesn't appreciate being told what to do. Sometimes he shuts her down and refuses to talk to her for days. But there's more. Another source claims that Hailey tolerates Justin's baggage because of her desperation to maintain the image of a complete family unit. I guess this explains why Hailey is always quick to jump on the internet to dispel rumors about trouble in their marriage. Honestly, I understand the need to present everything as perfect when that's far from the truth. Hailey doesn't strike me as the type to let the internet think they were right all along about Selena being the better option for Justin. Now, y'all know there's never a Justin and Hailey drama without the internet somehow finding a way to drag Selena into it, and vice versa. Some fans have come up with theories claiming that Selena's recent engagement to her boyfriend, Benny Blanco, is the reason behind Justin's major meltdown toward his wife. And this isn't the first time people have said something like this. In fact, almost every time rumors circulate about Justin and Hailey heading for a divorce, Selena's name gets brought up as the supposed reason in the next breath. Anyway, y'all, I want to know your thoughts on these divorce allegations surrounding Justin and Hailey. Do you think any of it is true, or are people just reaching? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to drop a like on this video. If you enjoyed it and want to see more celebrity content like this, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, see ya!